I'm Mette from Good Evening Europe, and I'm here with Oscar Enstad.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how to pronounce my last name in English. It's just weird. I say Enstad. It sounds so ugly.
We'll just call you Oscar then. Yeah. Former part of Fo and O.
Yeah.
And now you're back in Melodifestivalen on your own in the spotlight. How does that feel?
No, yeah, I'm a bit terrified actually, but I think it's gonna be good. And I mean, like, I think it comes with the whole show to be nervous and stuff. Of course, that's good. But right now I'm very nervous to go out and do the first rehearsal. But it feels good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I understand. Your song is co-written by this big Swedish Grammy-nominated songwriter and producer, Emanuel Abrahamsson,
yes,
who co-wrote Lost Life. I'm just reading stuff right now.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for the show and for your results? What would make you satisfied?
Of course, if I would go through somehow, if I go to second chance or the final, I would be really, really, really glad. But I would be super satisfied if I didn't go through as well, because I really like my song. Like, it's a really good song. So I'm like, I won't say that doesn't matter, because it, like, in some way it does. But if I don't make it, I will be happy and not sad.
Okay. And can you tell us more about your song? I love it.
It's about me and my personal experience of with me and my girlfriend. She's older than me, and I wrote the song because I wanted to, like, I love this. I don't give a shit about the rest of you guys who don't like this. I'm who I am. So that's the message. Like, be who you are, love who you want to love, and like.
That's a really good message.
It's a good message, and and I think, like, in the society, there's a lot of people saying things online and everywhere, and it's like you gotta know who you are, because I think it's really easy to lose yourself and start living after other people, like, and not for yourself. So that's why we wrote the song.
Can you tell us more about the stage show?
Oh, the stage show, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, I think. I haven't tried it yet. There's a lot of, like, moments that we don't know if they're gonna work with, like, including rose petals, and, like, we have this giant box, like a frame box, not a glass box or anything. It's open, but it's, like, in the frames with lights and stuff. But I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a bit fashion, a bit rocky, and a new word I learned today called androgynist.
And what is that?
In Swedish, it's androgyn.
Oh, like that, yes.
Like, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Androgynist, androgyn. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. In Melodifestivalen this year, you're up against your former colleague from Fo and O. He's participating in another semifinal, but you could compete against him at some time. How does that make you feel?
Like, when we entered this, like, before the press conference, we said, like, let's not go to Andra chansen, and let's not end up in a duel against each other. So I really hope that won't happen. I really hope that if I will go to second chance, I really hope that he's going for the final, like, so we don't have to compete. Because if we go to the final together, then it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter if who ends up first or what, like, in the placement. But just in the second chance, if we're gonna take out one another, don't like that.
But are you very competitive?
I am, but but with my former experience here with the band, I just think that I'm not this competitive this year as I was then, because it gets up in your head, and then when you have, like, really high expectations and stuff, if that doesn't happen, you get a bit sad. So I know that I have a good song, and I just want to nail the performance, have a good time, and then we'll see how the outcome will be, basically.
Yeah. And now we're here in Malmö, and Malmö has seen some legendary Eurovision artists. I know that Carola was the first one to win back in '83. Do you have a special connection to the city, to Malmö?
Not at all.
When you qualify to the final, you'll have.
Kind of, yeah. If I do, like, I will have after this experience, I will have a personal touch to it.
Yeah.
But I like Malmö.
You became a member of one of Scandinavia's biggest boy band in 2016, and you have warmed up for Justin Bieber. You have been on the same stage as One Direction. What would you say have been your biggest musical experience so far, or the biggest moment for you?
I would definitely say, like, this is big, of course, the Melodifestivalen, but before that, I would definitely say because the arena we opened up for Justin Bieber we sold out that arena 3 years later with our own audience. So that was really like a game-changing thing. We were so happy to accomplish that kind of stuff. But yeah.
And one last question. You just released a new single this year.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
It's actually about jealousy. Really short, but or not. Yeah, jealousy is the right word. But it's you know, when you know that your partner is she's faithful or he's faithful, but you know that you see how other people look at your partner and how they want that partner and how they're like. And that's what the song is about. Like how I get jealous, but I only get jealous because it's a sign of my love to you. And this happened with my girlfriend and Pierce Brosnan, actually. Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah.
Oh, like that. Yeah.
Like James Bond, the Pierce Brosnan. She was working with him, and I was like, fuck. I know how he's gonna look at her, so that's why I wrote the song.